Hi guys, Mulos here. So today's video I'm going to talk about arbitrage trading in Zambia, how you can go about it, give you a few tips and pointers here. In case you actually do want to go full-time into arbitrage, I will be holding Zoom classes every Friday of January, but there will be a fee for that. This is for those who really want to take it up. But for those who want to do it on their own, I'll share some of the tips here and you can go and test these things out on your own. But if you want to attend the Zoom class, you can sign up. The links will be in the description. Anyway, so it's very difficult to talk about arbitrage trading because one, a lot of people do not understand crypto in Zambia. And a lot of people do not understand the simple golden rule. Crypto is not for everybody. It's a complicated instrument or commodity or market, and a lot of people simply are jumping on investment bandwagons that 99.99% of the time are scams. But if you are doing crypto trading on your own, or if you have gotten the knowledge and the know-how, it is a simple, lucrative way to make money. The crypto markets are simply huge and massive. Okay, so one thing you really do need to know about crypto is that the global crypto market is extremely huge. It's really massive. So right now there are 8,919 cryptos out there. All right, a lot of these are just duds which will make you lose money and all, but a lot of them are actually really great cryptos that you can make money off of. The market capitalization is $806 billion. And in a 24-hour period, $22.04 billion worth of crypto changed hands. This is probably because of subdued weekend holiday transacting. It was a new year yesterday and a lot of people were celebrating out and all and not transacting or trading that much. Then the other thing is that if you go on the site which I'm using, investing.com, you are able to monitor and check out where the money is in crypto. You're able to see which cryptos are the most traded in the world, and in a 24-hour period, Bitcoin traded $11.24 billion, Ethereum 3.4. Tether is the most actively traded crypto in the world. It traded at $15.09 billion. So then the next most traded is USDC or USD coin, which traded 1.4 billion. So you're able to check for yourself without going through any investment gurus, scammers and all. You're able to check which cryptos are trading the most. You're able to see which cryptos are changing the most. You're able to see which crypto has lost the most in a 24-hour period. You're able to see which crypto has gained the most in a 24-hour period. And yes, there are still these breakout coins which what you call this, gain by 100,000% in a 24-hour period. But when you're looking at these insane numbers, you need to check here, what are the total volumes that changed hands, in a 24-hour period, what's the market cap, it's 0. So these are things where you can actually try to use your brains to do your calculations. Is it worth it to buy this MSD coin which gains 100,000% in a 24-hour period, but it's got no volumes to back it up? In case you bought this coin and you've made your profit, you're not able to cash out. You're able to check which coins have moved the most in a 7-day period. You can see this one lost 100% in a 7-day period. Yes, there are coins that lose massively in a 7-day period. You're able to see which coins have made the most in a 7-day period. So this one, looking at it, this is the one that's made the most movements, the most, at least there's a market cap of 13.64 million. So people do actually buy and sell this coin. But whether or not in a 24-hour period anybody is able to buy or sell or cash out, you're able to tell. And what I'm trying to explain, guys, is that the global crypto market is extremely huge. A lot of people make money off of it. A lot of people lose money off of it. So it's something that you really do need to understand before you want to try to jump into this. Crypto is not for everybody. Anyways, another thing which people need to note is that you need to have multiple accounts to do your best arbitrage trading. For some people, I always tell people I recommend platforms like Yellowcard, Binance, CX, Uphold, and Valr. Now, when I recommend these platforms, a lot of times people they'll go to these platforms, they'll open accounts, deposit money, and then they'll be coming asking, Mr. Muros, I've deposited money in Yellowcard, how do I make my profit? It's really impossible to answer that, guys. Follow the markets, check how your account is doing, whether it's going in the red, in the green. You can follow these simple basics. If you're asking me, I've deposited money in Yellowcard or in Binance or CX, how do I make my money? I really won't answer those, because where do I start from? Anyways, if you are going to be doing any sort of arbitrage trading in Zambia, you need to have multiple accounts. That is something I have always tried to emphasize and explain in my videos. People simply don't want to listen. Then the other thing is you also need to have multiple bank accounts. There's just no way to avoid this. So the banks I'm going to recommend, number one is Stanbic. Having a Stanbic account makes trading crypto in Zambia all the more easier. If you sign up to my class on Fridays, I'll try to explain all of these. But in the meantime, having a Stanbic account does make trading crypto in Zambia all the more easier. The next bank which having an account makes trading crypto all the more easier is also Ecobank. I've tried to say Ecobank is really good for a lot of forex transacting and in some cases crypto transacting. Alright, it just works. Then another bank which I had even stopped using, I forgot about, but which, to be very honest, is going to now become the linchpin of my crypto trading strategy, that is Stanchart. I really didn't know that Stanchart actually has a lot of great features, especially if you're going to be doing some crypto arbitrage trading in Zambia. So the three banks I've mentioned, Stanbic, Ecobank, and Stanchart, these three banks are, in my opinion, the best banks to use or have when you're doing some crypto arbitrage trading in Zambia. Now, the crypto platforms that you need to have if you're going to be doing crypto trading and arbitrage in Zambia, you need to have a Yellowcard account. A lot of people simply don't like Yellowcard for whatever reason. Some people have got it wrong, maybe the number of cryptos that they have. Right now they just have Bitcoin and USDT. In case you're a heavy user like myself, you could get an Ethereum wallet. But people really get upset that they just have Bitcoin and they just have USDT. And to be very honest, guys, that is a really insignificant complaint. It's a really small thing. Yellowcard has got some of the best pricing when you're buying crypto from Zambia. Alright? So you can simply buy Bitcoin or USDT in Yellowcard, move it to another platform which has more cryptos and you can trade or transact. The gas fees for Bitcoin in Yellowcard are extremely low. The gas fees for USDT in Yellowcard are extremely low. So it costs practically nothing to buy crypto in Yellowcard, move it to the other platforms if you want to trade or do all sorts of other things. Another platform to have is Valr. Now Valr just recently opened in Zambia and it's got a lot of cryptos, it's got dozens and dozens of cryptos which you can trade or transact, and it's a great platform for doing arbitrage in Zambia. It's difficult to explain. I'll explain fully if you sign up to the Friday classes that I'll be having, links in the description. But basically having a Valr account is a way to get the maximum out of doing crypto arbitrage in Zambia. Now the next platform is Uphold. Uphold is another crypto platform. It's a US crypto platform and it's not very easy to use. But to be very honest, Uphold, if you use some of my methods and workarounds, Uphold is where you buy the cheapest crypto in Zambia. Especially if you're going to be doing arbitrage trading, you need to have an Uphold account. Funding it is a little bit complicated, but you know, using my workarounds of Stanbic, Ecobank, and Stanchart, I am able to fund my Uphold account at really decent rates, fees, and costs. And it's possible to buy stable coin at basically 1-to-1 or near 1-to-1 as possible. It's a really great platform. Sign up to the Friday class. I will talk, explain, and demonstrate in great detail. Now, another crypto platform that you definitely need to use if you're going to be doing arbitrage trading is CEX. So CEX is a little bit complicated to use here and there, but it is it's actually the platform where you can buy the second cheapest crypto by Zambian bank card. It's really great platform, a little bit complicated to use here and there. And just for honesty and transparency, my account with CX has actually been restricted since October. There are a number of issues they needed me to iron out. I've been struggling from October, November, December. We're now into January. This is going to be the 4th month my account is restricted. But the restrictions placed on my account, it's 99.99% of the users will not face that restriction. So that's why I'm just mentioning that CX, it's a great platform to have for your arbitrage trading. Now, the other platform for arbitrage trading is Binance. Binance has a number of benefits, especially if you're going to be doing trading for yourself. It's got a lot of features that work well. In terms of buying crypto by Zambian bank card, you can buy on Binance, but buying crypto on Binance is actually very expensive. So this is something which a lot of people simply miss. All they do is people do not look at numbers or do the calculations. So here, let us just say you're buying USDT. Yeah? Let me just put so let's say you're buying USDT. So let's say you're buying USDT for $10,000. I know you won't be buying USDT for $10,000, but if you're buying USDT for 10,000, you're going to receive 9,855.67. So this works out to about 1.45% in commission. Okay, this is the first step. Now, if you click on continue and you pick a bank card, let's change this card. That card had expired. I'm just going to change to a card that is still active. And if I continue, let me reduce the amount. Let me reduce the amount to 1,000. Okay, so this is 985.57 for $1,000 spending. So the price here you're going to see is about 1.01, which is 1%. If I click on continue, I click on continue again. Okay, let's try that card. Oh, that card has expired. Alright, anyways, it's asking me to verify cards. Oh, if you check here, if you check here, the amount, you'll see that for $1,000, I'm going to receive 975.76 USDT. So this is 2.5% in fees. Alright, and this is before I've even reached the final stage. I wanted to show on the final stage, the fee was going to come to about 4, sometimes even 5-6% in fees. So a lot of people, when buying crypto, they just use their card, they purchase, they don't check these nitty-gritties and the fine print. So I don't use Binance to buy crypto by card because it works out to be super expensive. It's actually cheaper to buy crypto on Yellow Card than it is on Binance. It's cheaper to buy crypto on Valr than it is on Binance. It's cheaper to buy crypto on Uphold than it is on Binance. It's cheaper to buy crypto on CX by card than it is on Binance. But Binance has got a lot of advantages for crypto trading in terms of conversions, transacting, and all. So that is why I actually do recommend using Binance for that. Okay, so bottom line is, if you're going to be doing arbitrage trading in Zambia, it's very important for you to try to do analysis. Compare costs, fees, pricing across platforms. Check out how much bank fees you're incurring, how much commissions and fees you're paying, platform fees, platform commissions you're paying, and then try to do the maths across all these platforms. It's really difficult to just explain in simple videos. That's why I will be. And then also, crypto is not for everybody. If I were to just come in here and say, guys, you can make 2%, sometimes 3% per transaction, a lot of people will just simply, they won't watch the full video, get the full information. They'll just go flat out on it, incur losses, and next thing you know, my comment section will be flooded with people complaining, Mr. Molos, I lost money because I followed your advice and it didn't work. A lot of times people don't actually watch my videos to the full. They don't listen to what I'm saying. They just go out and do their own thing. But otherwise, in Zambia, from my testing, my extensive testing on multiple platforms, I have worked out a system where I'm able to make up to 3%. When I say up to, it depends on the time of day, the volumes of the transaction, the bank fees involved, the transaction fees involved, and the most important one is the volumes involved. If I'm doing small volumes, the smaller the volumes, the less the commissions or the overall commission. It works out to 1% or so if I'm doing smaller volumes. If I'm doing the larger volumes, it works up to about 3% transaction commissions and income. The reason for that is because the higher the volumes, you're able to absorb the fees in a more sustainable manner, because some of the banks have got one-off fees and the fees are capped. So if you're doing a high volume transaction, the fee is capped at 500 kwacha. So 500 kwacha on a 1000 kwacha transaction is basically 50% commission. 500 kwacha on a 50,000 kwacha transaction basically works out to about 1% commission. So these are the things which you really need to understand and all. So all in all, in case you want to do arbitrage or arbitrage trading in Zambia, my recommendation is use multiple platforms, and then stop being really picky about certain platforms like Yellow Card and all. Yellow Card is the linchpin of my crypto transacting in Zambia. Okay, crypto is 24/7, 365 transacting. The only platform where I'm able to do near 24/7, 365 transacting is Yellow Card. I'm not saying you can do it every day, every hour and all, but it's the only platform in Zambia that I'm able to do crypto transacting practically 365 days in a year. The other platforms you can do those transactions, but at what fee and at what cost? But anyways, guys, I'll leave the links in the description. If you do want to sign up and you do want to be doing arbitrage trading and you work for yourself, this is not using other people, other third parties. It's just going to be yourself. You're going to set up multiple accounts, and all you're going to be doing is moving money from one account to the other account to the other account. You're purchasing crypto from one platform using one bank, selling crypto on another platform, and withdrawing it to another bank. And in this simple transacting from one bank to one crypto platform to another crypto platform to another bank, you are going to be able to make between 1% to 3% in arbitrage. And the reason arbitrage exists is because of the pricing differentials. One bank will sell you forex at a lower rate, which you're going to use to purchase crypto at another platform, which you're going to use to sell that crypto at another platform at a higher rate, and then you're going to withdraw that fiat currency to another bank at a lower commission in transfer fees, transaction fees, and you're going to get your kwacha back. So in moving this money from yourself to yourself to yourself to yourself, you are going to incur some exchange earnings and commissions. Anyways, links in the description in case you want to sign up. Every Friday I will be holding the Zoom classes for those who want to be doing big volume crypto trading and arbitrage. For those who want to be doing the smaller volumes, guys, I have tried to share all the information in this video. It's up to you to try to do your own research, further research, and do your own testing and all. I've linked the banks that I use, I've linked the platforms that I use. You can do the research, do the numbers and the calculations. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Mulos, bye. And by the way, Happy New Year.